Good morning, students. We'll continue. Tangents and normals. Next subheading of application of derivatives is tangents and normals. Slope of tangent. With respect to the derivative, what is slope of the tangent? Slope of the tangent is dy by dx. Now, equation of slope of tangent. Tangent is always a line. So, suppose there is a graph. Tangent means it will be a line touching the graph at one and only one point. That is called as a tangent. So tangent is always a line. Now what is the equation of the slope of tangent to the line? Slope of tangent to the curve at the point x1 y1. At the point x1 y1, it is y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx into x minus x1. Dy by dx, you know, it is the slope of the tangent. Dy by dx, it is slope of the tangent, and the tangent passes through the point x1 y1. So what is the equation of the slope of the tangent? Y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx into x minus x1. Now, what is normal? Normal is a line perpendicular to the tangent. This is tangent. This is the normal. Since they are perpendicular to each other, if the slope of the tangent is m1 and slope of the normal is m2, we know that m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. We have studied in grade 11. So slope of the normal is equal to, here it is dy by, instead of m1 we have dy by dx. So dy by dx into minus 1 by dy by dx is equal to minus 1. So slope of the normal is equal to minus 1 by dy by dx. And equation to the normal. Normal is also a straight line. Normal to the curve at the point x1 y1 is y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 by dy by dx into x minus x1. So here the important point is that in both the cases you have to find out dy by dx. Dy by dx, it is a derivative. This derivative can be by any of the methods that you have studied in chapter 5. Either it can be parametric form, whether it can be in the logarithmic form, etc., and so on. So you have to be very familiar with the different types of derivatives. So the only point is important is finding out the derivatives. So memorize the different types of derivatives you have studied. So once again, slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent is dy by dx. Equation of slope of the tangent. Tangent is a line. So what is the equation of slope of the tangent to the line, to the curve at the point x1 y1? It is equal to y minus y1 is equal to dy by dx into x minus x1. Normal. Normal is a line perpendicular to the tangent and passing through the point x1 y1. And tangent and normal, they are perpendicular to each other. So if we know the slopes of tangent and normal, product of the slopes is equal to minus 1. So slope of the normal is equal to minus 1 by dy by dx, and equation of normal to the curve at the point x1 y1 is y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 by dy by dx into x minus x1. Question number 1. Attend the question. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve slope of tangent to the curve y is equal to 3x raised to 4 minus 4x at x is equal to 4. So memorize the formula. Slope of tangent. What is slope of tangent? dy by dx equal to 3 into 4x cubed minus 4 into 1. That is 12x cubed minus 4. The question is dy by dx at x is equal to 4. That is 12 into 4 cubed minus 4. 12 into 64 minus 4, which is equal to 764. The slope of the tangent. You get 1 mark question based on this one. 1 mark or 2 mark. Find the slope of tangent to the curve. Find the slope of tangent to the curve. Y is equal to x cubed minus x plus 1 at the point whose x coordinate is equal to 2. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve. So there is a curve. Slope of the tangent. So what is slope of the tangent? Slope of tangent. It is equal to dy by dx. So what is dy by dx? 3x squared minus 1 plus 0. That is equal to 3x squared minus 1. At the point, slope of the point, at the point x is equal to 2. That is 3 into 2 squared minus 1. 3 into 4 minus 1. 12 minus 1 is equal to 11. And the slope of the tangent. So slope of the tangent is equal to 11. Find the slope of the normal to the curve. Slope of normal to the curve. At x is equal to a cos cubed theta, y is equal to a sin cubed theta, theta is equal to pi by 4. Find the slope of normal to the curve. Slope of normal minus 1 by dy by dx. But here x is a function of theta. X is equal to a cos cubed theta. Y is a function of theta. A sin cubed theta. And theta is equal to pi by 4. So you have to get dy by dx. How to get dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to, it is a parametric form, dy by d theta into d theta by dx. Y is equal to a sin cubed theta. Y is equal to a sin cubed theta. Dy by d theta is equal to a into 3 sin squared theta into, what is the derivative of sin theta? Cos theta. dx by d theta equal to a into 3 cos squared theta into cos theta, it is equal to minus sin theta. So dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta a into 3 into sin squared theta cos theta into 1 by minus 3a cos theta sin theta. 3a cancel. Cos theta cancel. 3a cos squared theta. Cos theta sin squared theta cancel. So that will be equal to sin theta by cos theta is equal to minus tan theta. dy by dx is equal to minus tan theta. But the condition is given. dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 4 is equal to minus tan pi by 4 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, what is slope of normal? Slope of normal is equal to minus 1 by minus 1, which is equal to 1. So we have done how many questions? 1, 2, 3. Now comes the fourth question. Find the points on the curve x squared by 9 plus y squared by 16 is equal to 1, at which the tangents are parallel to the x-axis. Tangents parallel to x-axis. Second question, tangents parallel to y-axis. Find the points on the curve. You are asked to find the points on the curve. Tangents parallel to the x-axis. What does it mean? Tangents parallel to the x-axis. It means dy by dx is equal to 0. Tangents parallel to the y-axis. It is equal to 0. Parallel to the x-axis, dy by dx is equal to 0. Tangents parallel to the y-axis, dx by dy is equal to 0. X squared by 9 plus y squared by 16 is equal to 1. You know it is an ellipse. Ellipse. What will be the standard form? X squared by 3 squared plus y squared by 4 squared is equal to 1. Now, here the major axis is on the y-axis. Major axis is on the y-axis because the denominator of y is bigger than the denominator of x. tangent parallel to the x-axis. First question. Tangent is parallel to the x-axis. So this one. Parallel to the x-axis. Differentiating 2x by 9 plus 2y y1 by 16 is equal to 0. Or y y1 by 8 is equal to minus 2x by 9. Or dy by dx is equal to minus 2x by 9 into 8 by y. But parallel to x-axis, dy by dx is equal to 0. So that 0 is equal to minus 2x minus 16x by 9y. Minus 16x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0. You are asked to find out the point, isn't it? Substituting in 1. When x is equal to 0, 0 plus y squared by 4 squared is equal to 1. Y squared is equal to 4 squared. Y is equal to plus or minus 4. So, points are 0, 4, 0, minus 4. Points are 0, 4 and 0, minus 4. This is tangent parallel to the x-axis. In the same way, you can do tangent parallel to the y-axis. It is an homework question. I hope this is clear to you. Tangent parallel to the x-axis, tangent parallel to the y-axis is dx by dy is equal to 0. And check your answer. Answer should be equal to 3, 0 and minus 3, 0. That is, this will be the tangent. In the first case, these are the tangents, points. Tangents. So, I think for today, try to do exercise 6.1 and 6.3. 6.1 and 6.3. Most of the questions we discuss in class, but still some more questions are there which are similar to the questions we have done in class. So, do 6.1 and 6.3 as an assignment. Okay, thank you.